Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
One out, nobody on. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yolmer Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. Standing in, Gene Segura. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Yeah, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak there.
There's a drive out to left center field. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Batting 6. No left fielder.
Striding in, Nick Williams, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies on top, 1-0. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking at his career totals, Moncada is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Moncada, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Herrera.
Now a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that's the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 74.
Line drive, base hit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now batting, Leury Garcia. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippy. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 54. Irvin.
So here now is the pitcher, Irvin Santana, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Jimenez on third. Garcia is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Hoskins is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Started the breaking ball. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands. Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Palka puts a good swing on it, and there's the ball carrying to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Lays off 1-0.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 4-2. The turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 45 home runs now on the campaign as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
And that will bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Now batting, the pitcher, JT Realmuto.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Wellington Castillo. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments. Or
that one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep to left field. Williams going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 74.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Ball one. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
2 balls and a strike now. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he got him.
The center fielder, number 28.
Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And it remains a 4-3 game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked right up in the zone and didn't miss it. Maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed it his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Gene Segura standing in. Here's a pop-up now. Abreu in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out.
And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Bryce Harper. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Jimenez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. So striding forward now, Irvin Santana. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Irvin Santana.
In there, 0-1. The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Anderson becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need entirely too much in these situations.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. White Sox leave 1 to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The second for one to Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping up now, Nick Williams. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Palka. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Jared Eichhoff takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Jared.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Eichhoff features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him. Played
on the backhand. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for route number 2.
Wellington Castillo.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Slider lift on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Popped up, Abreu in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pops this one up. Abreu is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
In now, Gene Segura. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Drew Smiley is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Leori Garcia.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Williams is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A man left for the White Sox, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Juan Minaya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
37, Juan Minaya.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Line drive afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Hawker moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Minaya, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Jimenez is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Jimenez. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 5-4. Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Carlos.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, this I can review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Ready now for the White Sox, Daniel Palka. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Realmuto shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago.
Up next will be Nick Williams.
Aaron Bummer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Sanchez onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So stepping in, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Herrera over at second. Franco is over at first with 1 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. A big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The batter.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit at third. And he is in there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 74.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good slider. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 28. Leori.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leori Garcia. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. He's set the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Phillies wrote